Look at this, a simple raw garlic clove. Have you ever imagined what would happen if I ate this every day for a whole week? I decided to do this experiment, and the results completely blew my mind. Folks, if you're looking for natural ways to boost your health and well-being, this video will completely change your perspective on this spice that's sitting in your kitchen right now. I'm Robert, and here on my channel, I share real tips on natural health, healthy recipes, and everything that can transform your life from the inside out. And today, I am going to tell you exactly what happened to my body after consuming raw garlic for 7 consecutive days. If you also want to discover these incredible secrets of nature, like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any news about health and well-being. Shall we begin this transformative journey? Did you know that garlic is considered one of humanity's oldest medicinal foods? This little wonder of nature has been used for over 5,000 years, not only as a seasoning but also primarily as a natural remedy. In ancient Egypt, workers building the pyramids were given raw garlic daily to maintain strength and endurance. Roman gladiators consumed garlic before fights to increase courage and energy. And in World War I, garlic was called Russian penicillin due to its impressive antibacterial properties. But here's what caught my attention the most. Modern science has confirmed that when we consume raw garlic, we release a compound called allicin, which is literally one of the most powerful natural antibiotics in nature. And that's exactly what motivated me to do this 7-day experiment. I wanted to experience firsthand how this superfood could impact my health, energy, and overall well-being. So, let me share with you the 5 amazing benefits I discovered during this journey. Benefit 1. Boosted immune system. The first effect I noticed on the 3rd day was something that completely surprised me. My immune system became much stronger. Raw garlic is a true natural shield for our bodies. When we chew a garlic clove and it comes into contact with our saliva, it releases a substance called allicin, which acts as a natural antibiotic, antiviral, and antifungal all in one. Let me tell you something that happened to me. The week of the experiment, my wife caught a cold. Normally, when that happens, I always end up catching one too. You know the story, right? But this time was different. Even though we slept in the same room, in direct contact, I didn't even feel a sneeze or a tickle in my throat. Nothing. Studies show that people who regularly consume garlic are 63% less likely to catch a common cold. And when they do catch one, the duration of symptoms is reduced by up to 70%. That's impressive. The secret is consistency. A clove of raw garlic a day, preferably in the morning on an empty stomach, enhances all this natural protection. It's like upgrading your immune system. But wait, this is just the beginning. The second benefit I discovered directly addresses something that many people worry about these days. Benefit 2. Circulation and blood pressure on the 5th day of the experiment. Something incredible happened. I noticed that my hands and feet, which are normally cold during the day, were always warm. This led me to research more about the effects of garlic on circulation. The allicin present in raw garlic has the ability to relax blood vessels, significantly improving circulation. Scientific research shows that regular garlic consumption can reduce blood pressure by up to 10 to 15%, especially in people already prone to hypertension. And here's a fact that struck me. Garlic is so effective at improving circulation that some cardiologists have begun recommending garlic supplements as a complementary therapy for patients with mild cardiovascular problems. In practice, this means your heart works less hard, your blood flows better, and you have more energy and stamina throughout the day. I literally felt a different vitality, as if my body was functioning more efficiently. You know when you climb a flight of stairs and start to gasp for air? During these 7 days, I noticed my breath improved considerably. Activities that used to tire me out quickly, like carrying groceries or playing with my son at the park, became much easier. Garlic also helps reduce bad cholesterol, LDL, by up to 12% and increases good cholesterol, HDL. It's like a spring cleaning for your cardiovascular system. But if you think these benefits are already impressive, just wait until you see what I discovered about energy and mental stamina. Benefit 3. Energy and mental disposition. Guys, this 3rd benefit was the one that struck me the most during the entire experiment, the explosion of energy and mental clarity that I felt. From the 4th day onward, I naturally woke up earlier, with a more energetic energy than I'd felt in a long time. My concentration at work improved dramatically, and that afternoon drowsiness simply disappeared. You know how it is. Usually at 3 p.m., you feel lazy and want another coffee, right? During this week, I maintained a constant energy level from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. without any major fluctuations. Garlic improves blood oxygenation and optimizes brain function. It also helps regulate blood sugar levels, preventing those energy spikes and dips that leave us feeling tired and irritable. One thing in particular caught my attention. I have a habit of studying at night, and usually after an hour, my mind was already tired. During these 7 days, I was able to stay focused for 2 or 3 hours straight without any effort. It was as if my brain was operating at peak performance. Have you ever noticed how your energy fluctuates throughout the day? Tell me in the comments what your biggest challenge is when it comes to energy and stamina. I'd love to know if you also struggle with this energy roller coaster. Studies indicate that garlic can improve cognitive function by up to 25%, especially in relation to working memory and reaction time. This happens because it increases the production of nitric oxide, which improves cerebral blood flow. Now, if you think you've seen it all, get ready to discover a benefit that very few people know about raw garlic. Benefit 4. Detoxification and liver health. This fourth benefit is something most people do not realize. Raw garlic is one of the most powerful natural detoxifiers for the liver. During my 7-day experiment, I noticed my skin became clearer, my eyes brighter, and I felt an inner lightness that's hard to describe. This happens because garlic activates specific enzymes in the liver that are responsible for eliminating toxins from our bodies. Researchers have discovered that sulfur compounds present in garlic, especially allicin and dialetosulfide, increase the production of glutathione, which is considered the mother of all antioxidants, and the main detoxifying agent in our body. Our liver processes over 500 different functions in the body, including filtering everything we eat, drink, and breathe. When we provide this natural support through raw garlic, it's as if we're supercharging our body's cleansing capabilities. Over the course of the week, I noticed my digestion had improved significantly. That heavy feeling after meals had diminished, and I felt like my body was processing food much more efficiently. Interestingly, garlic also helps reduce fat accumulation in the liver, something that affects about 30% of the adult population due to modern eating habits. It's literally a natural reset for this crucial organ. Of course, garlic doesn't replace a healthy lifestyle, but it enhances all the natural cleansing processes our body already has. It's like giving our detox system an extra helping hand. And speaking of enhancing natural processes, the fifth benefit I am going to share will show you how garlic can impact something fundamental: your sleep and recovery. Benefit 5. Sleep quality and recovery. This fifth benefit was a complete surprise to me, and perhaps the most valuable of all: the significant improvement in my sleep quality and body recovery. You know, sleep is the foundation of everything, right? It's during the night that our bodies regenerate, consolidate memories, and prepare our energy for the next day. And it was precisely in this area that garlic demonstrated its power. Let me tell you something very personal. I've always been one of those people who takes a long time to fall asleep. I'd toss and turn, thinking about 1,000 things. And when I finally did fall asleep, I'd wake up several times during the night. The result? Tiring mornings and unproductive days. During those 7 days of consuming raw garlic, something incredible happened. I began to feel naturally drowsy around 10 p.m., fell asleep quickly, and had a deep, restful sleep. I woke naturally at 6:30 a.m., rested and refreshed. Garlic contains compounds that help regulate the production of melatonin, our natural sleep hormone. Additionally, its anti-inflammatory properties reduce oxidative stress, allowing the body to enter a deeper state of relaxation. What struck me most was realizing how quality sleep impacts absolutely everything. My mood was better, my patience increased, and even my creativity at work sharpened. It's a positive ripple effect. For those who exercise, this is pure gold. I noticed that my post-workout recovery was much faster, with less muscle soreness and more energy to train the next day. Garlic accelerates muscle repair processes and reduces inflammation caused by exercise. A friend of mine, a physical therapist, always told me about patients who reported improved sleep after adding garlic to their diet. At the time, I thought it was a bit exaggerated, but now I completely understand what she meant. When we sleep well, we wake up well. When we wake up well, we work well. When we work well, we relate well. It's a virtuous cycle that begins with something as simple as a raw clove of garlic. Now that you know these 5 incredible benefits, let me show you exactly how to include raw garlic in your routine in a practical and enjoyable way. Practical applications in lifestyle. Guys, now let us get to the point. How you can put all this into practice in real life, without complications and in a sustainable way. First tip, start slowly. You don't need to chew a whole clove of garlic the first day. Start with half a clove, preferably in the morning, before breakfast. Your body needs to get used to it gradually. During my experiment, I developed a routine that worked perfectly. I would cut the garlic clove into small pieces, let it rest for 10 minutes. This activates the allicin, and then chew it very slowly, followed by a glass of warm water with lemon. For those who find the flavor too strong, here are some combinations that soften the taste. Shot matinal minced garlic plus ginger plus lemon, plus honey, plus warm water. Garlic paste. Crushed garlic plus extra virgin olive oil plus fine herbs. Perfect for spreading. On whole wheat bread smoothie detox. Garlic plus green apple plus cucumber plus kale plus coconut water. The best time is in the morning. On an empty stomach, about 30 minutes before breakfast. This maximizes all the benefits and prevents the flavor from interfering with main meals. Garlic pairs perfectly with ginger, enhances anti-inflammatory effects. Turmeric, powerful antioxidant duo. Lemon, improves absorption and softens flavor. Melcrew, adds extra antibacterial properties. Let's be honest, breath is a real concern. Here are some tips that worked for me. Chew fresh mint leaves afterward. Consume with parsley, it neutralizes the odor. Drink green tea 30 minutes after consumption. Brush your teeth with baking soda. Week 1. Half a clove, 3 times a week. Week 2. Half a clove, every day. Week 3. A whole clove, every day. Week 4. Maintenance, find your ideal amount. Always choose organic, fresh garlic with firm skin and no sprouts. Store in a dry, airy place, away from the refrigerator. Fresh garlic has a much higher concentration of active compounds. But before you rush off to the kitchen, it's essential that you know some important precautions. Guys, like everything in life, consuming raw garlic also requires some important precautions that I need to share with you. First and foremost, if you take blood thinners, have blood clotting problems, or are about to undergo surgery, talk to your doctor first. Garlic has properties that affect blood clotting. Some people may experience gastric discomfort, especially in the first few days. If this occurs, reduce the amount or consume it with a light meal, such as a slice of whole wheat bread or a banana. Garlic can enhance the effects of some medications, especially blood pressure medications, diabetes medications, anti-inflammatories, vitamin E supplements. More doesn't mean better. 1 clove a day is enough to reap all the benefits. Overdoing it can cause stomach irritation, reflux, or even contact dermatitis in sensitive individuals. If you experience any of these symptoms, stop using and seek medical advice. Severe stomach pain, persistent nausea, allergic skin reactions, abnormal bleeding, frequent dizziness. Pregnant and breastfeeding women and children under 12 should avoid regular consumption of raw garlic without medical supervision. Their bodies react differently to concentrated compounds. Avoid garlic that's very old, has dark spots, or has begun to sprout. In these cases, the concentration of active compounds decreases significantly, and they can even form irritants. Every body is unique. What worked perfectly for me may have different effects on you. Start slowly, observe your body's reactions, and adjust as needed. If you have any specific health conditions or take regular medications, always seek guidance from a healthcare professional before making significant changes to your diet. Now that you know all about the benefits and care, let's close this video with a message that can transform your relationship with natural health. Guys, we've reached the end of this incredible journey, and I want to leave you with an important thought. In these 7 days of consuming raw garlic, I experienced a stronger immune system, improved circulation, impressive energy and mental clarity, natural body detoxification, and restful sleep that transformed my quality of life. But the most important thing about all of this isn't just the physical benefits. It's the realization that small changes can lead to big transformations. A simple clove of garlic, which costs pennies and is readily available in any home, could be the key to unlocking a new level of health and well-being. This made me reflect on how many other natural solutions are literally within our reach, waiting to be discovered. Natural health isn't about magic solutions or impossible promises. It's about reconnecting with our ancestral wisdom, listening to our bodies, and making conscious choices that bring us closer to the best version of ourselves. If you've made it this far, it's because you genuinely care about your health and well-being, and that's the first step toward any real transformation. Knowledge is only valuable when applied, so I challenge you. How about trying it for a week and seeing the results for yourself? Remember, you're not alone on this journey. Here on the channel, we're a family supporting each other in our quest for a healthier, more fulfilling life. Share your experiences, ask questions, and share your discoveries. If this video added value to your life, show your support by leaving a like. It really motivates me to continue researching and testing natural solutions to share with you. Tell us in the comments, have you ever heard of these benefits of raw garlic? Are you going to take on the 7-day challenge? I want to hear about your experience. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, hit that subscribe button and activate the bell, because every week I bring new content about natural health, healthy recipes, and practical tips to transform your life from the inside out. Thank you so much for watching until the end, for being part of this incredible community, and for believing in the power of nature to heal and strengthen us. See you in the next video, where I'll share another fascinating natural health experiment. Until then, take good care of yourselves, and remember, your health is your greatest investment. A big hug, and see you next time.